This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Roadrunners will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Houston Cougars offense will get the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Turns it on in midfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Using his legs, it's Sanford. And that's a line ball behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, getting the ball on the ground.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the deflection by the defense brings up... Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. The Roadrunners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the defense got him at the 27.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
A little release to the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly complete. They'll make the... about 3 yards short of the first down. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Okay, ready? Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Throwing right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Winfield. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime. Just a nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Young. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The offense changing the play. Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to...
And here comes the heat, and they get home. Give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Roadrunners are in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Using the quick game. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The give to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
Wide open spaces. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. The give to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive and this...
There he goes! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 2nd and short, no tight formation here. 3 receivers left. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Houston offense comes onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
You know, in the running game, there's a lot of ways that you can attack a defense. You can do it conventionally with running backs, and we're seeing more and more teams use the quarterback in the RPO game and zone reads. But I love when you sprinkle in a little jet sweep. Use the athleticism of your wide receivers to help you go get first downs.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's you.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. There he goes. Defense got it. They're on the run. Pass to 10. He'll be stopped. Before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to slam it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Let's it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback. 2. Sacked at the 12.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. Lets it fly. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option, quick toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Houston will be forced to punt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And it works if he can get the 1st down. And they caught them with their drawers down as the throw and catch picked up the 1st down on the fake. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man quickly. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cougars racing to the line in a hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to scramble. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. And the ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to say this game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
On third down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And we are all tied up here in the fourth. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with the lone back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. First down, it's spotted on the 49. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Going to swing it on second down. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Roadrunners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive
touchdown, Roadrunners. They've moved out front here in the 4th.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to snap it quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Houston going up tempo. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, playing great defense all across the board.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Still looking on the move. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get them.
Scores on the sneak.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
He wants to throw it. Knocked in the air and in. As that pressure denies the pass toward the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Gets open down the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. It's a running touchdown, UTSA. He got a step and just dusted the field.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a two-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Houston offense once again. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Takes a hit as he fires. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Throws for the tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in... But we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
And that is a back. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the sunshine.
And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown. One just might finish this baby off.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Find space on the right. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game.
Timeout, Houston.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I...